Okay, I hope you guys can see me. I simply because I just have a lot to say. I do. It's just Marlene says everything. I say it all. Um, People who know me typically know me as a lady who sometimes I don't have a filter. And I have to be very careful about that, especially when I am working. But let's just dive into what I am on here to talk about today. I hope you all can hear me. Testing. I see it. Okay. Hang on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay. So let's just dive into it. Um, I'm on here today to talk about for those who don't know, I am a travel agent now. So I do a lot of traveling. I have so far this year. I have trips planned for next year. I've traveled this year. I'm going on almost my fourth trip since I became a travel agent. So I am in the travel industry, and I want to talk about debit and credit card policies when you are renting a car. Sometimes I fly, and then sometimes I don't want to put all the miles on my car, so I will drive. Um, One of the things you have to be aware of when you are renting a car. One of the things you have to be aware of when you are renting a car. Now, what I can say is that the airport has the best rates. So if you are going to rent a car, yes, rent from the airport. They do have, the lens is messed up. There we go. They do have the best rates at the airport. What they don't tell you is if you are someone and you are renting locally, they have policies specifically for local renters. So if you're going to be renting locally, know this. You might want to check and find out what the local policy is before you go to the airport to pick up your rental car, because some rental car companies have their own set of rules for local renters. Now, I'm going to tell you the rental car company that does not require a deposit and does not have local rules other than across the board, all the rental cars have this one specific policy. I'm going to tell you what it is. If you are wanting to use a debit card, you must show them your itinerary for where you have arrived at the airport and when you are departing the airport. You have to show them your itinerary, and that's in order to rent with the debit card. Okay. Other than that, that's the only reason they'll allow you to rent with the debit card. Other than that, you have to have a credit card to be able to rent a car at a car rental place. Also, most car rental places do require a deposit. It can be anywhere from $50 to $300, depending on a car rental place. Alamo does not require a deposit. I do know that. They don't require a deposit. Their only requirement is that you have a credit card, and I believe you have to be 25 years old to rent the car. But if you are 21, they will allow you to rent a car, but there is a surcharge. So it becomes expensive if you're under the age of 25. 21, I believe there's a surcharge. So Alamo was the least hassle of all the companies. All the other companies, some of them have stipulations that if you're renting their car, they charge $20 extra per day. This is for a local renter. This doesn't apply to if you just came in out of town and you're going to the airport to pick up a rental car. Okay. These rules are across the board, not just at the airport, but car places. You are local. You are required. Some of them will ask you for some of them have a stipulation on miles. So some of them, sorry, my phone's ringing. Some of them have a stipulation where they don't allow unlimited miles. Enterprise, for instance, they only allow for local renters $150, not $150, 150 miles per day. Yeah, 150 miles per day. So if you're trying to rent a car and you're going out of town, some of the rental car places have stipulations where you can't take their, say I live in Georgia, you can't take their rental car out of the state of Georgia. Alamo doesn't care. You can be going to the moon as long as you bring them their car back. Some rental car places have policies where you are required to show them your utility bill. You got to show them your utility bill. I think a bank statement or a check. So you have to check, because these rental car places, some of them have different policies. One I went to had a policy $20 per day for unlimited miles to use their car. So the one that had the most hassle, the least bit of hassle for me, that was Alamo. I used my credit card. They was like, oh, we don't care where you're going. As long as you got insurance, we don't have a deposit. As long as you got a credit card, a valid driver's license, and insurance, take your rental car and be on your way. So I just wanted to share that information with you, especially like if you want to use a rental car to go out of town, you might want to, in advance, look up and find out what their policies are, because even if you're going through a company like Travelocity or, I don't know, Hotwire, they don't tell you all of this stuff, and you'll be then paid for your rental car. Also, it's good to, if you are going to get a, make sure, sometimes they offer that thing called insurance. It might be good to select that because you just never know. But that's another video, travel insurance. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, I am about to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I don't know if you guys have any questions. If you do, you can definitely post them. After I post this video, I'll respond to you. Also, I'm going to post my link for my website where you can go and register and book travel. And if you book your travel with me, I will give you a complimentary hotel stay if you book your travel with me. So I'm going to put my link in the description, and you can check me out. Also, share this video, like this video, and for weekly travel deals, you can go to my Facebook page. It's Marlene Says Travel. It's on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description as well, and like my Facebook page. All right. It has been real. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great Sunday.